Hello everybody. I will be continuing my playthrough of Final Fantasy, and I will be using a recording this time rather than playing it live.
All the same. Hello, Internet!
Yes, Angel says hello, Internet.
Woohoo!
So, for a reminder for anyone who has not seen part 1, we have just defeated the, a lady who had Garuda's ability, and we can now use that ability as well.
Yeah, because Clive, accidentally...
Yeah, Clive accidentally stole the magic.
Then had, what seemed to be a seizure. Fell unconscious for a minute. And when he woke up, he could take the power. So now they have escaped the collapsing fortress because the dominant took the place on fire to escape.
Yep.
And now we're beating up more Imperial guys.
Yep.
Who think that you were the cause of all the problems. Well, you were the cause of some of them, but not all of them.
Well, they're the ones that had their own base taken over.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, I level up.
Congratulations. Also, the game made a very smart decision and did not kill the dog.
Yes.
I would have been so mad if they killed that dog. He's such a good dog.
The bridge is closed.
This won't be easy.
Why do they have their own trained wyvern?
Apparently. Hello. Smallest wyvern I think I've ever seen.
This is normal size for the ones I've been fighting so far.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, in all fairness, there are sometimes those little baby dragons that can climb onto your shoulders, but this one's not a baby. But it's still about the size of just me. Maybe 2.5 if you really include the full wingspan. Wow, it's not as big as you would think.
Too slow. Not this time.
Smack you in the face with my wing.
Oh.
Enemies slain.
Yay!
Bye bye, Mr. Scary Wyvern Dragon thing.
Hello, Turtle.
Oh, it's only me.
Going, Gav, are you trying to get yourself killed?
It's not me who's been playing with fire. Don't do things by halves, do you?
That wasn't us.
I'm surprised it's standing as much as it is,
This
really.
way.
Yeah, but to be fair, again, that was not really us.
No, it really wasn't.
We may have destroyed the chapel a little bit, but it was the other woman that was blowing everything else up.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't you or him who freed the bears, who was it?
Good question. Someone who didn't have their hands full fighting a bloody harpy, I guess.
That's one way to describe it.
But what matters is they're safe. Something they wouldn't be had it not been for you, Gav.
Good job, Gav.
Just doing my job, like. So, what about his dominant?
Gone. And after we were so close.
Well, I can track him.
Got my nose, you know.
Why would you?
Sid told us about your family. Lost me own to Imperial steel. Sometimes vengeance is the only thing that keeps you going.
You look so mad.
Yeah, it's got a point.
Go safely, brothers.
I'm off to use my
I reckon
nose.
he likes you.
Aww.
I like Sid. He's fun.
I think he just teased.
She's gone. She's gone.
He's flirting.
My lady, you have to hold on. I'm going to get you. Go. What am I going to do? Barnabas. How long to the coastal road?
At this pace, we won't make it by sunset.
Uh-oh.
He'll cast me out like all the others. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? My lady.
Oh, dear
Oh.
God.
You're going to fall to the ground as your guy gets an axe in the face. Oh my god, hello.
Carol.
Oh. How many axes do you have?
It's an ambush. There's probably a lot of them.
Ow. Yeah.
What do we have here?
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
That's a good price, I reckon.
Oh, this is even worse than I thought.
Save us a disservice if we didn't praise her work.
Stay away.
She's still too weak.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Careful, it might... I have a bad feeling it's gonna trigger something.
Oh my god.
It's all right. They can't hurt you anymore.
Okay.
This must be a memory with Sid.
Come on. Let's go home.
Is this it, Adolphus? My punishment for not listening to you?
Oh.
I knew it.
This wretched world!
He only took part of it.
Yeah.
Deserves to die. It all deserves to die!
Oh dear.
Die!
Oh my god.
She's going full Echo now.
Uh-oh.
You think her hybrid form was bad?
Oh, holy crap.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get much reading done. I'm sorry.
Oh! You good?
Sid,
I think he senses it.
Yeah, that's fair. He does have some of the powers.
Garuda. By the flames.
Holy crap.
She's drawn in too much ether. She can't control it. If Garuda isn't stopped, that vortex will swallow this whole forest, and us along with it.
Then I'll stop her.
You'll stop her.
I heard it again. Someone is calling me.
Damn it, lad. That doesn't mean you have to listen.
I should have gone with Gap.
I know. Yeah, not to mention, you know, not to mention poor Sid, like, recently recovered from almost being smashed with a statue. No one's gotten any sleep. He's
You
happy
understand?
about
That's not just windy weather you're wandering into. Benedicta's rage knows no bounds. And that's on a good day.
that.
I don't want to know what's waiting inside that.
but I do. I have to find out. And I'm not turning back.
Alright, let's go see if we can calm down the angry lady.
I feel like the answer may be no.
Yeah, and I have an interesting feeling that she might become an ally. It's hard to tell at this point.
Okay, well, good luck to you. Good luck to you, good luck to Clive, good luck to Sid, good luck to
There are
Torgal.
so many.
Aye. One for every fragment of
Oh, it's these guys again.
The ones that she called her sister?
Yes.
Oh dear.
You okay?
Yeah, just oh no.
Something happening exciting in your book?
Yeah, exciting is one word for it. Oh god.
Is someone dead?
Someone dead. Someone very, very dead. Okay. Okay. Bring confirmed body count up to 4. Potentially 5, right? We still don't know what happened to this one guy who went missing.
Yeah. Actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna check my abilities real quick. Okay, I need 1,600, and I have like 1,400. I'm gonna go defeat another one of these guys and see if I can maybe get enough.
My wounds, boy.
I don't know if anybody's ever read Gideon the Ninth, but I'm actually reading it for the first time, and it's very, very intriguing. It's a lot of fun. It's fascinating. It's literally, how's it described here? Lesbian necromancers explore a haunted Gothic palace in space, which is a pretty accurate description. There's also quite a bit of murder mystery going on, so that sounds intriguing. Recommend.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So I'm doing pretty decently in fighting these guys without like taking damage and such. Okay, mostly without damage.
Somersaulting portal.
Sicko Torgal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you got it, you got it, you got it.
Yeah, I don't need to fight them, but as you can see, I'm getting pretty close to being able to afford that Phoenix ability that will let me actually heal myself.
Yeah, that'd be helpful, I want it.
My wounds, boy.
Oh, I totally dodged that.
A little help.
Woohoo.
This one.
Ow. Oh, so that's how you do it. I was wondering how you did the like the grab thing it mentioned in the tutorial, and it turns out that it's the O, not like one of the abilities. Unlike the Phoenix, which is to dash towards the enemy, the O for this is to grab the enemy, or at least grab at the enemy. Okay. There might not be enough of them to fully get to that level I need, but you know, they're good experience.
I'm sure Benedicta will be able to help when you inevitably start fighting her again.
I was just hoping to get it before the Benedicta fight. Oh.
My wounds ball.
Nice. Ow.
Yeah, I need like 95, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so unless I see more of the mini Benedictas around, we're just gonna head for the boss fight.
Okay.
Which the tornado looks like it's still off in the distance, so there might be another area I get to explore first. Oh, or maybe not.
Oh, here we go. There's your obelisk friend.
He's in there. I know it.
Well, how are you gonna get in there?
Carefully. Maybe he can fly above it. Grow his own wings, fly above it like Tulin.
Maybe.
Go into the storm. So he thinks that the dominant is in there?
I think so, yeah.
Alright.
I am the Tempest.
If we find Fizzle Pop Berry Twist in there, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
That would be hilarious,
That would
but
be very hilarious.
alas, I don't think that's going to happen.
Where are goggles when you need them? Be very helpful. Hello? Oh yeah, I guess he is there. Hello.
Wait! Clive, was that...
The dominant. The man who killed my brother.
Are you absolutely certain?
I've seen him every night for the past 13 years. Watched as the flames of his icon took Joshua.
Now!
Oh!
Thank you!
Oh, no, what is it with you and falling buildings? Please stop.
It solves Togo!
Okay, good, the dog's alive.
Don't worry about us! You've been waiting for this! Go! Sid!
Forgive me.
Lord. This has enough... Oh, God.
Awakening.
Ooh. Sid's had like what, 3 near-death experiences in the past 12 hours?
Yes.
This needs to stop. Many believed to be a dominant of fire.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Where did he go?
What is this guy's end goal? Is my question. Oh,
Oh, hi. Hi. Bye.
hysteric laughter. This game just keeps finding more and more convoluted ways for me to see him like vanish and teleport further ahead.
Yeah. Why is Garuda working in force with this guy?
I don't know. Maybe, well, she's definitely lost it, so it could be that.
She's not even paying much attention to the dominant.
No, she's. Given how he just stole part of her power, she's likely very pissed off and focused on him.
Yeah. Oh look. I wonder which way you need to go.
It's just a symbol that there's like a traversal thing here.
I found you.
It's never gonna be this simple.
No, it's not. It's good. It's... Oh! Did she just kidnap him?
I don't think so. He's had quite a bit of a disappearing act.
5. 5. Oh, okay. Well, she grabbed him. Hello.
Get off! I'm gonna stab your hand.
Okay, good start. Oh, ow. Alright.
I guess her last boss fight was just a teaser.
Oh, God.
Where is he? Where is the dominant?
Clive, I do not think she is in the mode to answer you right now, dude. Just.
I'm not entirely sure she has functioning speech capable vocal cords. She certainly has functional vocal cords when she's screeching. I don't think she can make words anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Take down.
Claw to the face.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Like, that probably could be even more embarrassing considering that in order to do that, that's part of Garuda's power.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of glad I unlocked that before fighting any other huge bosses. Total of 10,000 damage. Nice. Uh-oh. Dramatic cutscene time?
Uh-oh.
Imperial Blast.
Nice for invite thing. Hang on.
Okay, so I cannot hit her when she is like this. Or at least not normally. I can pelt her with fireballs from a distance. got kicked in the face.
Well, granted, not any more or less rude than what's been happening for the past 3 minutes.
Come here.
You're enlisting death by 1,000 cuts. She's bringing a full-on magical tornado on you. Problems. Rudeness is abound.
Tornado. I somehow managed to dodge that attack. Oh gosh. Avoid the explosions. Woo! Ow.
Somewhat.
Are we going for a ride?
You are going for a ride.
Oh, through rocks apparently.
Well, you know. Probably trying to shake you off. Whoa. Alright, you're okay? For now? Ow. That's one heck of a blade. Ow. Oh, you killed her.
I killed her during the dramatic cutscene.
Yes, you did. Garuda slain. Ow. I'm not entirely convinced she's gonna be a party member now.
Yeah, maybe not. It would be interesting though if she somehow came back from that. Also, are we just on a giant floating island in the middle of the sky?
Uh-oh. Why is the vortex still happening?
She's gonna pop up behind me. Up or right in front of me.
Nope, still alive. She's still alive. Oh my god, she just yelled hello.
You're nothing. You're a monster.
Ow.
I will not let you stand in my way!
What is happening?
Ifrit.
Oh my god.
The one who killed Phoenix. So we're still not sure if he's the one who killed Phoenix because he lost control for the first time, or if the other guy was Phoenix. But I think we're about to see two giant monsters fight.
Beehive, holy crap! You just set everything on fire.
Yeah, that happens.
Ugh, the winds are gonna make it so much worse. Oh my god, are you a dragon?
Not quite, but very close.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, so if you just... Hello?
He transformed into his own giant monster, and he didn't even know he could do that.
No, I don't think so, but... Can he...
Melee, ranged, and evade.
Doesn't that mean he can't transform back?
No, the people who can transform back.
Okay. Tonic lunge.
Yeah, covering great distances in a short period of time, as well as dealing damage if the enemy is struck.
Holy crap. Okay.
Oh.
I know you played for like 5 hours yesterday, but how crazy is it, you know, we're on episode 2 of this, and you're already having this epic, what seems like an epic final boss thing happening here.
Oh, this is not even close to final boss, I can tell you that much.
That's fair, but look at how epic this is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Punch you in the face!
Punch her into everything, I think. His hands are very, very big.
Oh, tornado.
Careful.
Lunge combo. Gonna smack you in the face with my tail. Skyfall!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Careful. Careful. Here's the real question. Is he gonna remember any of this?
I don't know, but at least Clive is now a witness.
Okay. You mean Sid?
Sid, sorry.
Sid and the dog.
I don't know how I was supposed to dodge that.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
Ouch.
That was almost 100,000 damage. Ooh. Okay, so our projectiles can cancel each other.
Okay. Careful. You got it, you got it, you got it. Holy crap.
Oh, no, that was the wrong way to dodge. You were supposed to dodge to the side. There we go. The choir stopped singing in Latin.
The choir has been singing in Latin for about the past minute. Where have you been?
No, I'm just remembering something where it's like, first phase, okay, within expectations. Second phase, choir starts singing in Latin. Or it's like, and it's like third phase, it's like, oh god, choir starts singing in Latin.
Ah. Oh! Whoa! Okay, okay, you're still up, you're still up. Whoa. They did a seriously awesome job with these cutscenes. This is pretty freaking cool.
Yeah. I just want to hold your hand.
Worst Beatles cover ever.
You're coming with me.
Oh boy.
Punch.
Oh my god, you look poised to bite her head off.
Ow, 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 ow for her.
Mm-hmm. Oh, indeed.
I just lost my arm!
Well, you did cut off her arm earlier. She probably views this as payback. Ow. Ow. Oh, talons in the face. Ow. Oh, you're... Oh, okay. Alright. That works. Freaking grow your arm back. Good job.
Are we gonna Hulk it? We're gonna Hulk it.
Oh!
Oh,
I think he just ripped off her arm again.
I think that was her leg this time.
That's not exactly better.
Fair.
Ow. Oh.
Beat down.
This is definitely Hulk right here. Okay, she can grow her leg back too. Fair enough. Ow. Ow. Ow.
No, you are not getting away.
What?
Oh, I'm strangling her. That's...
Oh, boy.
Oh, I'm setting myself on fire and burning her in the process.
Oh. Oh, that's nasty.
Group hug!
Like, can it really be a group hug if there's just two of you?
Fine, bear hug.
There we go, that's better. Oh my god.
Oh my god, what if the other, flame guy is actually Phoenix?
Oh, you got her.
That was over 190,000, I think.
The Garuda slain. For real this time?
Potentially?
We'll find out. I have to admit.
Who is going around and picking up the 2,500 gold that I got from winning this fight?
You.
Also, I just grew 2 levels. Nice.
Your dog. Your dog is going around and picking up all the money while you inevitably become unconscious after this.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Nuke.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh dear.
Timber.
Oh, look at this poor force.
It would have been worse if we hadn't stopped the tornado, question mark?
Fair enough. Nope, Sid.
Hey, Clive. It's you, isn't it, Clive?
What am I punching?
Around.
Now!
You got. Oh god.
Electroshock therapy?
Uh-oh.
Or is he gonna become...
Oh, is he coming full lightning?
I don't know.
Like, knock it off. Knock it off. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, this guy just showed up and he sees this giant demon. He's not 100% convinced. He's probably not completely convinced it is you. Why, hello. He, on the other hand, just turned into freaking Gandalf. Hello.
He's one of the most well-known,
Guys. Okay, in all fairness, Gandalf did not do that.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the girl's gonna be my party member though. I think she's officially immolated.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's fair. He was pretty badly injured.
Yep. And I am too now.
This is your problem.
This is your problem. Yep. Okay, you're back to
You're back to snarky, bloody mess.
Actually, I think a better term is burning mess.
Yeah.
At least you transformed back pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Aww. I think I'd have to carry you out of here, or do you just have to take a nap in this smoking field?
We're probably gonna carry him. Oh, Clive.
Aww.
The ghost you've been chasing is inside you all along.
Oh.
I'll be damned if I know what that means.
So does that mean you're the one that killed Joshua?
Potentially. That was part of the problem, but then is she still alive?
Or at least there's a body. There's at least her body.
And a lot of blood, so...
Yeah, or ash.
Why did you have to listen to him? Banner. This can't be what you wanted, can it?
And Sid's thinking, okay, which one of my stupid friends am I carrying this time? Well, okay, there's really only the one stupid friend, and it's Clive.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if she's still alive.
She may not be. I have to admit, if her chest started rising right then and there, I was gonna laugh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Meanwhile.
Sometime later.
Oh. Holy Empire.
Oh, hey.
Oh, this must be the king of the Holy Empire then.
King is bold, desperate.
Oh, God.
Will you engage him personally, Your Highness?
Of course.
I'd take my stick.
Okay, so these two empires are now definitely having a...
Woohoo!
Oh dear, he's Bahamut.
Oh, God. Dude, look at that horse. Looks like a Ganondorf horse right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
It's Bahamut! The prince is with us!
Oh my God.
Again, these guys though, they just kind of keep fighting their battle as these giant guys are going around, destroying literally everything near them.
Alright, well, what are they gonna do? Get some popcorn? There's no
No,
popcorn.
run away and stop fighting so you don't get trampled and or crushed by a giant.
Oh, look, see? Now
See, case in point.
I'm gonna be, I thought at least some of them were running away.
No.
Oh my God.
Just riding my pony up in the sky, as you do.
You know, normal Odin things. This is basically like Sauron fighting a giant dragon.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Are the two of them...
Alright, these guys were running.
They were running to meet him, I think.
Oh, well, that's fair. Here, take my stick. Take my stick. I feel like they're still fighting to do?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
What happened?
Maybe they can only do it in short bursts?
Reform the cohorts.
He doesn't seem tired.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe a little bit, but not nearly as much as you may expect.
Yeah.
Your Highness.
Saboteurs.
Uh-oh.
Their attacks are frequent and widespread, even in the holy capital.
The capital. What of my father? Is
His
he...
radiance is safe. But he has ordered the city guard strengthened. We can expect no reinforcements.
Oh dear.
That is of no matter. The Emperor's safety is paramount. I shall deal with our enemies here.
Excuse me. More fortification.
All of them.
Here comes the knight with the dragon stick. I don't know if he needs that to particularly transform into a dragon, but it would be pretty funny if the answer is yes.
Am I in this...
Whoa, wait a minute, what happened?
I don't know. Is this a...
No, it's Clive.
Yeah,
That's
what...
Clive.
Did they put me in here to make sure I was sound of mind after that?
It was me.
Uh-oh. How exactly with chains?
I killed Joshua.
Oh, no. How exactly would the chains exactly stop him from transforming into a literal demon?
I don't know. Also, I don't think he's wearing any clothes.
Oh,
You're awake.
okay.
You're just full of surprises. First that trick with Garuda, then whatever the hell that other thing was. Didn't know you had it in you.
I don't think he did either.
Eh?
Kill me.
Honey.
It was me. I killed him. I killed Joshua. I killed them all. I'm a monster! And I deserve to die!
That's maybe why they chained him up.
End it! Please! Please! Ah!
Oh, sweetheart.
Yeah, I think they chained him up so he wouldn't hurt himself, possibly.
Oh.
I can take it, if that's what you want. But first, I thought I'd give you the benefit of my timeless wisdom.
And maybe a bath.
Or some underwear.
Seems to me, you see, that since you're still breathing, you might as well make yourself useful.
Catch.
Get dressed. Pretty as you are, you're not my type.
Sid is amazing.
Oh my god, Sid.
I'll see you in the hall.
He's not taking any of Clive's crap right now. Okay, crap is not the right word.
He's hysterical because
he's legit upset for legitimate reasons. But there's something about like literally snacks some sense into him.
Yes, literally had to punch him out to get him to calm down a minute.
Yeah.
I think it speaks of Sid's trust in him that I didn't think he'd just like immediately stab himself or something.
What are you going to do now?
But that still raises the question of that other person in the cloak, because we did see them years ago before he turned into Ifrit. And it looked like he was, being partly consumed by fire.
There are certain times during the game that side quests will become temporarily unavailable until progress has been made through the main scenario. At such times...
The quests are locked with a little lock next to it.
Okay.
Which is good, because there are currently no side quests I can do anyway, so good to know.
The wages of guilt.
Yeah.
I don't blame it.
Huh. Ifrit's actually not one of my summoned things, though, which is interesting.
Well,
On the plus side, I can get this now.
It seems like it was inside of you all the time and you don't have a lot of control over it, considering that
Yeah.
you ended up with Clyde killing Joshua.
Yeah.
And not even remembering it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a... No wonder the poor guy was so upset.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well hear what he has.
Yeah.
I don't think he's exactly justified in like beating himself up because of it, because like that type of thing is always like
Mm-hmm.
it's not fair to him, but you can at least understand why he's so upset.
Yeah.
Don't go making me throw you back in there now, eh?
Yeah, and plus plus a friend that you see in the past was someone that he rescued because she was Shiva's dominant, who is an ice queen kind of lady.
Okay.
And so she stored covering, so that might help him. Let's talk to Sid.
Finally crawled out of the crypt, eh? You look like it. Although I thank you for doing us the courtesy of covering up. Don't. Well, still have a bit of fight left in you? Then listen. I've arranged a meeting with Gav. In case you've forgotten, you're the one who's been putting his nose to work for.
For nothing.
Just listen. While you've been relaxing in your cell, Gav's been busy studying your dominance. And according to his last report, he's picked up a scent.
Oh.
Gav's gone to a fair bit of trouble for you. The least you can do is hear the poor bugger out.
That's fair.
He's going to meet us at the King's Fall. Pack your stuff. We'll leave as soon as you're ready.
Can you is there a place where you can get some water or something? Like, God knows how long you're in the cell, but he was covered in sweat. He's probably dehydrated. He needs something to eat.
So, what'll it be?
Ooh.
Ooh. What's that?
A new weapon called the Stormcry.
Okay.
And or the bastard.
How much time do you have left?
Fair amount. I'm gonna go for at least another half an hour, maybe. But I can't. But I'm guessing the wind shard is the unique item I got from beating the boss, and it doesn't look like I can use it to make anything else. So I may as well use it to make the storm cry.
All right.
Should last you a good while.
But I can't even upgrade it. So, but still, it's a good one. Yeah, and even the Bastard Sword variants aren't as good as the Stormcry, so...
And according to the guide, should last you a good while. Fingers crossed.
Yep.
My best work, but it'll do.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if this person has anything for me to buy.
Hello.
What? Go on then.
I wonder if anybody in this little community here had any idea of what was going on with Clive. Like, did they know he was in the cell? Do they know that he turns into a demon sometimes? Like,
Can I find a better price than that? It'd better all be here.
what is the,
Come on. Gav will be waiting for us. Get your stuff.
what else do you need?
Nothing. It's just waiting for me to, like, leave the area.
Oh, okay, I thought you had talked to him. Oh, are those giant birds you were telling me about?
Yep, these are chocobos.
Hi! Yeah, I can see. They're definitely not exactly ostriches. They look kind of like loft wings, actually.
Kind of. The only thing is they only run on the ground, and I think that I don't think they can fly with riders, and they definitely have some height, but they can't really, like, fly. Oh, yeah, look,
Okay.
a lot of the fast travel areas are also cut off. Okay.
Okay, so they're more like land wings than loft wings.
Yeah.
King's Fall.
Yeah. And some games have different color variants which allow you to go over different forms of terrain. Yeah, I remember in Final Fantasy VII you could get, like, blue to go over water, green to go over, like, mountainous areas, and eventually you could get a gold chocobo which could go over all terrain, which was needed to get one of the best summons in the game, though it required quite a lot of work to actually get. And it could be a little difficult without a guide.
And now Torgal.
Not so long ago, this here was a thriving trade route. Then the Blight came. The people left. And just like that, it was deserted. Making it the perfect little shortcut. That's what it was about.
Okay. Aww.
You're feeling sorry for yourself?
Something like that. I think he's feeling sorry for his brother.
Please think about it, Clive. The rules all point to... That was an Imperial signal. It shouldn't be here. The old fool's been abandoned for years. Our little chat can wait. I need to see what the bastards are up to. You go on ahead and meet up with Gav.
We both know that.
No buts about it.
Ah, boy.
Don't worry, you've got your trusty dog with you. Your dog can help. Look at him!
Yep, the dog will prevent me from hurting myself in anguish or pain or what have you.
Torgal will literally bite your arms back if you start trying to stab yourself. He's a good boy.
The hunter and the hunted. Just checking real quick. Oh.
Oh, can you pet him? Pet him.
Feel good, boy.
Oh, I can pet the dog.
Ah, yes!
Oh.
Oh.
It looks like there is a limit of 60 minutes on a recording.
I'm the dominant of fire. We sent Gav on a wild goose chase.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so I'm just going to end this recording and then start a new recording real quick.
Woohoo! Alright.
Yep, so we will be right back for the next episode.